Hi, my friends. So for today, we are going to be making cities inspired by this artist named James Rizzi. So James Rizzi is a pop artist. I have one of his art pieces that I can show you. And he makes paintings of cities, but he gives his city buildings all these really cool like personalities and facial expressions, kind of turning the buildings into people and kind of mimicking the people that live there. So cities are very full, right, of all different kinds of people and all different sounds. I have one that's like a little bit closer up that you can see too. So we're going to design a city in a similar way where you're going to give buildings different facial expressions, and you can kind of, read what each building is feeling based on what their face is doing. Okay, so to get started on our James Rizzi city, I'm just using white paper, and I would use a pencil, but I'm going to use a Sharpie so you can see it better. And then I would Sharpie over your pencil just to give those nice thick black lines. So to start our buildings, we're just going to, you can start really anywhere on the height of your paper depending on how tall you want your building. And you're just going to make a line across and down. And then once you make your first building, it's nice because you can build the rest off of it. So now I'm going to make another line across and down. You want your buildings to be different heights. So if you have to make one taller than the last building, you're going to start at the corner, go up, then across, then down. And you can also make them different widths. So some can be wider, and some can be thinner like that. Oh, look, it kind of goes down. Okay, so once you have all your buildings drawn out, then you can add some different tops to them. So you can, just to make each building look a little different, I'm going to start with some rectangles and do a tall one here. I might do just one tall rectangle to look like a chimney. I could maybe do some triangles. I could do 2 chimneys, maybe with a triangle on top. I could maybe do another one like this, but then instead of a rectangle at the top, I could do a triangle, like a little hole. And then maybe lastly, make one kind of like this. This one looks like a house. Okay, so once you have different tops on your buildings to make them all unique, then you can go ahead and add the faces. So when you are drawing facial expressions, you want to focus on the eyes, the eyebrows, and the mouth. So for example, I'm going to start with a face that is happy. So I'm going to do semi-oval eyes, and then making a circle inside of the eye and filling it in black is really important because that shows you where your character is looking. So this one's looking down, right? Maybe at this building. And I'm just going to do a simple smile for my first one. So this building is happy, right? And you can just have simple eyebrows for that. The next one I might have look a little more feminine, which means kind of like girly. So I'm going to add the black dots, add some very thick eyelashes, a nose. We'll make this building with some hearts because maybe the building is in love. So there's my next building. This building I think I'm going to make look a little bit silly. So I'm going to do rectangle eyes. Maybe I'll make them looking up. With we'll do a triangle nose this time. And then I'm going to curve the mouth this way and do a little tongue sticking out. Oh, I forgot my eyebrows on this one. So these eyebrows are just simple. They're not really giving any expression away. It's more like the mouth and the eyes. The next one, I'm going to make an angry face. So I'm going to do triangle eyes. It's going to be looking in the corner of its eyes, and the eyebrows are going to be angled down to show that it's angry. And then I'm also going to show the teeth by doing a rectangle with some lines. So that's my angry building. I might have this building now look a little bit confused because it's next to the angry building. So I'm going to do the eyebrows the opposite way, going up, and maybe I'll have it looking looking over this way, and then I might have the mouth like open like this, so it looks like confused, right? Or even surprised, or scared. Okay, my next building, I thought it would be nice if I made it sleeping. So I'm gonna just do 2 eyes closed, little nose, and we'll have just a peaceful mouth. That's not like a big smile, but just kind of peaceful looking. So these are all my expressions, and you're welcome to make any other kinds of expressions that you want. You could also do like this one, since there's not much going on. I could even add like some teeth to it if I wanted to. You could do, you know, any kind of silly thing that you want. So after you have the facial expressions, you can go ahead and add some doors. You can do a single door. You can do a double door. You can even do like a little fancy doorway if it's a nice building. Do a tall door. You could do triple doors. Single door. And last double door. And then if you have room for windows, like this one doesn't really have room for windows, but I do have room in this one for windows, so you can do some traditional windows. You can make, I might just do one big long window across, and then if you kind of make these lines through the window, it gives that like look of almost like the glare that you see in windows. I could do some tall skinny windows. And again, I'll make those little glare lines. I might just do 2 traditional windows here, and then I'll do square windows. I'll have the little reflective line. And then it's up to you where or what time of day you want your city to be in. So if you want a daytime city, you can do a sun. I think in James Rizzi's cities, you might have seen like he kind of splits it so like half is in the daytime and half is in the nighttime, so that's totally fine. I might do mine at night, so I might do like a moon, and I'll have some stars. And that way when I color the buildings in, I'll color them, or the windows, I'll color the windows yellow. So I'm just going to do a time lapse to color, and then we'll recap before the end of the video. Okay, so here's my finished James Rizzi city, and I hope you guys enjoyed this project and practicing making different facial expressions. I'm looking forward to seeing what your cities look like, and just a reminder that this project is about capturing kind of expression, and how you can give off different energy with your artwork, and different feelings. Even within the same art piece, all these different buildings kind of have their own personality to give off, and it shows, you know, how all different types of people and different personalities kind of coexist together. So I hope you enjoy this and have a great week.